What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today we will be looking at a few clips that we have of women giving dating advice. One of them is very interesting because it is a woman giving dating advice to men, so we're going to see what that's all about. And then a woman that is comparing finding the perfect spouse or partner or husband or wife or whatever she's talking about with shopping at a Costco. So if you would, before we get started, go ahead and like the video, comment afterwards if you have something you need to say. And I am on the road to 1,000 subscribers, so if you could subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And hey, my name is Rat Boy. Let's get into it.
You're not gonna die.
What's it gonna do to me?
Well, first you get a little swimmy, then kind of tweaky, followed by yummy.
What? Just tell me if people are gonna notice.
How many did you take?
2, 3. Oh, dude. Oh, dude. What?
You should be dating more than one woman at a time. Until you are in a committed relationship with someone, you should never put all your eggs in one basket, and here's why. Dating around is the best way to figure out what it is that you really want out of a partner, because you'll learn what it is that you like, don't like, and what's actually important to you in a relationship. Not to mention, sticking to just one person too early on cranks up the pressure of that relationship working out and sometimes leaves you feeling like she is your only chance. Successful dating is all about coming from a place of abundance rather than scarcity. And what I mean by that is exploring all of your options makes dating so much more exciting and takes a lot of the pressure off. And rejection won't hit as hard because you'll know that there are other opportunities out there. So save this video as a reminder and let me know what you think in the comments.
Call upon all nations to do everything they can to stop these Thank you. Now watch this drive.
So here we have a dating coach that is giving out advice to men that men should date more than one woman at a time. But here is something that's very interesting is a lot of guys can't get dates with more than one woman at a time. And a large majority of men can't get dates with one woman, let alone multiple women at a time. But if you look at the video, you look at this individual right here, you can see that she is a attractive female. So she is coming from her point of view, which is just, she is flooded with dating messages. She's flooded with DMs. She's flooded with matches and swipes. She doesn't even know what to do with them. She has to ignore 95% of the dudes that are in her DMs because she has no idea what to do with all the attention. Too much. And she is assuming that this happens to just normal dudes, and it doesn't. This does happen to a small minority of men. The top percentage of men will always have women in their DMs, and they already know to date multiple women at a time because they're usually dating at least 10 women at a time, possibly even more. So they already know to do this. So I'm not sure who this information is for. I know this isn't for just the average man out there because he will never be put in a situation to be able to date more than one woman, let alone multiple women, to get an abundance. She said an abundance of women. I don't think that's how it works. But I wanted to hop into the comments and see what's going on. So let's take a look at those. So here we have EA8 and spoken from a person who has never paid a penny for a date. You know what? Dates are expensive. When you're dating multiple women and you got to pay for those dates, absolutely. I can totally agree that they get expensive. This is why a lot of the dudes that are dating multiple women are just doing Netflixes and chills. They're hooking up. They're meeting back at his place and he's all dogging them or whatever. So that's actually very cheap. He's not spending any money. So that's why these dudes can do it. Dalton says, y'all can get one. A lot of men have trouble just getting one date. That is well known. If you have been on any social media for the past couple of years, just one date for a lot of dudes, it's kind of hard to get. Bender says, is fighting multiple women willing to date is so easy. It's not as easy as you think for a lot of men. And then we have this one fella says, who the hell thinks I am even getting one? Yeah, absolutely. But then you end up on a are we dating the same guy website is what this dude says. And then she chimes in with, those are guys that have made girls believe they were in a relationship There's nothing wrong with feeling out your options while you're single. Now, if you've heard about these websites, these forums, these Facebook groups where women are coming together and posting pictures of dudes and asking if any other women are sleeping with this dude or any other women are dating this dude or if this is your husband. This a lot of situations, this isn't based around reality. These guys that they're posting in these groups, a lot of them have been just, basically for slandering his name. There was a Facebook group about this dude and he wasn't very happy when he found out he was on that list. And these women will lie. Women have been known to lie to other women for clout, for likes, for acceptance, for validation. So they will definitely lie to make themselves feel better. Women do this all the time. Then you have one person saying, always bad business to date more than 3 to 4 women, or just one, I would say. Especially a woman with modern values, modern dating values, modern relationship values. It would be bad business to date even one of those women, because you're gonna put yourself in a negative situation. And then Beatrice, she's older, she's dating, he's on the apps. She chimes in with, "You're right, sharing is caring. Not for me, sorry." Well, you know what, Beatrice? Nobody cares. Nobody's dating your old boys. Let's go ahead and check out this next video.
I want you to start looking at dating as if you're gonna go grocery shopping. Hear me out. What happens when you go grocery shopping when you're extremely hungry? Costco knows this. Costco knows what they're doing. They know that if you go into a grocery store hungry, what's the first thing you're gonna do? Right? You're gonna go get the testers and you're gonna eat, and you're also gonna select what kind of food when you're hungry. The easiest thing you can grab, right? The processed food, the snacks, that junk food. You're gonna get junk food because you are hungry and you just want to satisfy that hunger temporarily, right? What happens when you go grocery shopping and you are full, like ate before? You had like an entire entree before going grocery shopping. You have your list and you're able to go through every aisle and select the items you need because you are not hungry. You're not hungry, you're completely satisfied and fulfilled inside, so you can select your items with your checklist, with your list precisely, and you don't overbuy or overspend because you walked into the grocery store already satisfied and fulfilled. Dating is the exact same way. When you are desperate and when you are hungry, you're going into that energy only grabbing temporary relationships, selecting the junk food type of men, the junk men, because you're trying to satisfy a specific hunger. But when you are fulfilled and then you go into the dating market, when you are satisfied and happy and then you go into the dating market, you are going to attract good quality men because you are a good quality person. Carla, how am I satisfied or how can I be fulfilled before going into the dating market? My love, this is when therapy, doing the inner work is crucial. Making sure that you're self-sufficient, making sure that you are accomplishing your dreams and that you know your purpose. I've said this time and time again. You need to choose your standards before your feelings.
Women.
I tuned out whenever she started saying attraction and stuff. Whenever I hear a woman talk about, oh, you need to attract this, you need to attract that, I just count out. But can I ask you guys a question? How come whenever we have these dating coaches, these relationship gurus, these attraction, manifestation, teaching coaches, it's always these ones right here, this type of woman? Nobody's comparing dating to food or eating, except for the round ones. That's just my only question. Women will literally compare dating to anything other than just looking at it for what it is. How about this? How about these women are choosing these men because of a very specific reason? And you can't say that specific reason because those women will possibly get mad at you because they'll have to do a little bit of inner reflection and realize that, well, it's them and it's not the patriarchy and it's not modern times and it's not the world we live in. It's you. It's the women. It's the women. It's the women that consume content like this where they're looking at the round ones talking about food and dating. And you know what? I've gotten to a point to where let the women talk. Let them stay in their little echo chamber. I appreciate them staying over there because this information gets cycled all the time, back and forth. Both of these are dating coaches, by the way. Both of these are dating coaches. You got one telling you to date 10 women at a time. Who would want that headache? Why would anybody want to date multiple women at a time? That's crazy. This is a woman saying this because she's like, oh, all my girlies are going to get free dinners now. No, nobody's dating multiple women. It's not going to happen. Okay, that is lunacy. Why would you tell a man to date multiple women? That is the dumbest advice. And it's not dumb because it just doesn't make sense. It's dumb because it just does not work. You're looking at a situation where many men have trouble just getting one date, and you want those men to get multiple dates. It's not going to happen. But these same women will also tell their other viewers, women viewers, to not lower their standards. They deserve the top tier men, and they deserve multiple top tier men. And this one telling us to eat snacks before we go shopping for date. Well, you know what, guys? I'm at a loss. I'm at a loss here. You try to make sense of this. You try to shine a light on the situation, and it is impossible to even comprehend where their brain is. I honestly am under the firm belief that they just point a camera and just start talking, and it really doesn't matter what they say. They just come up with it on the fly, and that's talent. It takes a lot of talent to just get in front of a camera and spew a bunch of bull for a minute and a half and get views on it. It takes a lot of talent, and I commend these women for making these very enlightening videos. But you know what? I'm gonna do like that one woman did. I'm gonna go start dating 10 women at a time, because at least I'll have choices. Just a little bit, just a tiny hint of self-reflection in either one of these videos will tell you how insane you actually are. But I'm with the commenters on this one. You would be hard pressed to find me trying to date multiple women at a time. It just is not going to happen. Probably because I have a lot more important things to do than to entertain a bunch of women who really don't deserve my attention, in my opinion. You would have to be, well, something a lot more special than what these women are. But anyway, fellas, that is going to be today's video. Let me know what you think. Leave your comments below. Leave me a like if you would. And I am on the road to 1,000 subscribers. If you could hit that subscribe button. And I will catch you guys later. Rat Boy out.